coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, good morning. I hope everything is going well for you all out there today. I actually just got done editing a new video, which I need to upload right now. So I'm gonna do that while we're talking. I don't know if there's anything exciting happening in your area. This one is another one of my dash cam videos of something that happened over the weekend, and it was a big what the fuck moment. Hey, troublemaker, good morning. TC, good morning. Let's see, who was first this morning? Nancy was first. Congratulations, Nancy. And then we had Chris. Welcome, Chris, and Jessica. Good morning to all of you. Yeah, I see we got people coming in here. So yeah, I got to put this in my dash cam videos. Getting the dash cam that provides me with some of the easiest content because I'm in California and the drivers here suck. So every once in a while, I'll just get a dash cam video and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna upload that. This one's not incredibly not incredibly long, but it'll go out tomorrow morning. And yeah, it'll be okay. I'm just setting up everything for the ads. And I do have to set this up because I use the F word. I'm dealing with horrible drivers. So can you blame me? And the dog is right now tearing apart my bed. Here, let's look at her. Why are you tearing apart my bed? You are too cute. You're a pain in my butt, but you're too cute. That was not an invitation to come up. Yeah. Do you want people to see you? See how pretty you are this morning? Yeah. You a pretty girl this morning? Yeah. You've been a good girl this morning. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You got stuff in your eye though. I don't know what there. I don't know what that's all about. You keep getting these fuzzies on you. Yeah. You ready for vacation? We got a month. We got a month and we'll be on vacation. You were looking for me a picture of me in a tutu. You'd have to Photoshop because yeah, I do. I don't think I've ever worn a tutu, so you'd have to Photoshop that. Yeah, yeah. She will want attention. She in the morning I get up and I normally call my mom and my dad, and she lays across my lap in the morning as I drink my first couple things of coffee, just kind of waking up. Oh, gotta submit the rating. There we go. Good morning, Chris. Okay, so I've been trying to talk with Chris. So back on Thursday or Friday, I was watching Heroes Chris. He was on with Mama Coop, and something he said reminded me. There used to be this commercial, and I think it was Snickers, where like it was two guys clearly in like Europe, and the one had to go. He was like, I gotta go, and he's like, I- I'm hungry. I gotta go get a Snickers or something. And he leaves, and he tells his buddy, he's like, um, keep an eye on all this stuff. And there's like all this radio equipment, and they're at like a lighthouse, right? And a guy starts calling on the radio to the guy who clearly that's not his job. And he's like, hello. And he's got, a thick European accent. And the guy's like, help us. We're sinking. And the guy, and Chris's accent just reminded me of it. The guy goes, okay, what are you thinking about? And something he said on that stream just reminded me of that commercial. I have to find that for him because it's funny. um, oh, I gotta choose a playlist. Sorry, I'm setting up this thing for the video. I'll just send them to my other dash cam videos. Where boom, there we go. I almost have 20 videos in my dash cam. This is number 19. Right? Just really stupid but funny commercial. They don't do funny commercials the way they used to. Everything is too corporate. Yeah, it's too corporate. It's too yeah, it's too what I want to say. It's just everything is just it's they don't make it the way to where it's really funny. If they do something funny, it's stupid funny. There we go. So I'm setting this up. If you're a member of the channel, you'll be able to see this dash cam video right now. I'm clicking upload, but if you're not a member of the channel, you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow morning. But I'm uploading right now. There we go. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, it's too PC. I noticed that about Vegas. They're making so many things on the strip very corporate. They're just trying to get every dime they can out of people, which is like, okay, whatever. I tell you, I I just now I'm seeing you, Georgie. Welcome. Oh, you have attention whore qualities. Is he talking about us again? I thought we were done with that. Did they not get embarrassed enough the last time? You think these dummies, you think they'd be um done with this? I gotta follow this guy. He's following me. Um, but I'll absolutely follow content creators if they're if they're watching me. Uh, I'll support them. They're supporting me by all means, even if they're not supporting me. There we go. There we go. Subbed. Sub to the Danny Dice Show. He apparently he does music. I'll show you guys. Yeah, here's his channel. So he now follows me. So I gave him a follow back. We'll have to see. Maybe he's open to doing some type of collaboration. He's got an epic beard. Nice thick red beard. So there we go. He's got a little bit more subscribers. He's got about 100 more subscribers than me. So, hey, best of luck to him. But yeah, I and if you guys ever want me to subscribe to you, let me know. Normally I'll go through if someone has like there's a couple of these that have like a pretty good amount of subscribers. That just tells me they're doing content creation. So I'll sub to them. Felt like being petty today. Yeah, well, it's only 2 days that I won't be doing anything. Oh, Chris is over on Rumble. Thank you for anyone watching me on Rumble. I've built up $6 on Rumble. $6. We're making some money. I only have 180 followers over there. But we're building it up. And I might start doing Rumble specific content because there's things I can do on Rumble that I cannot do on YouTube. You know what? I should upload that dash cam video over here too, now that I'm thinking about it. While I'm doing it, might as well. Yep, hit the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning. Yeah, we'll say that's automotive. There we go, dash cam footage. Scheduled this tomorrow, 8:30 or 6:30 a.m. There we go. It's like, oh, this date you chose is in the past. It's like, well, I clicked on the today's or tomorrow's date. Why are you giving me today's and yesterday's as an option? Take them out. There we go. Boom, boom. Submit. Okay. So that is that is being uploaded, and that will go public. It's going to go public on all my platforms at 6:30 tomorrow. Good. Good. Hope I didn't embarrass Bobo too bad. Who's Bobo? I'm not Bobo. I don't go by Bobo. Or are you saying Boo Boo? I don't go by that either. So, not saying you can't give me a new nickname. I just don't go by. So I've got my trucking stream video because I played all that music. I did get copyright strikes, but I bought a license for all those, so that was easy. Nope, I'm disputing this. I bought a license, and they have 2 more weeks to decide if they're going to give me the money. I'll get the money. I have the licenses. I'll get the money. Oh, Dennis is Boo Boo. Okay. I was like, "Are you guys giving me a new nickname?" I'm the skipper. I People also call me the channel name Veteran Nation. Um, I'm Captain Cabald. I'm Bestie. uh, it's all in good fun. I don't care. Some people just get don't call me that. As long as you're not like specifically being insulting, I don't care. And sometimes if you are being insulting, I probably won't care. I'm pretty yeah, I don't get too wrapped around the axle on stuff. I'm just clearing out my notifications on my phone. There we go. Cabald is dumbass Marine. Well, you can call me that, TC. If anyone from any veteran calls me dumbass Marine, I'm gonna be like, okay, let a civilian say that. Oh yeah, now we're gonna have problems. That's it's just like um, anyone else. If anyone else other than a Marine called me a devil dog, I wouldn't be offended. Let a Marine call me a devil dog, I'll be like, okay, motherfucker, what the hell's going on? But you want to devil dog me? Let's do this shit. They give me names all the time on Discord. TC has a pet name for me too. I always come up with little nicknames for my people. Well, you call TC T-Rex. TC Rex. TC wrecks some people. That's what he does. Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, Georgie came in here with she came in here with a little bit of spice and some attitude, and we're just building on it from there. I like it. I'm not going to complain. They're not up here. I bought stickers. I got little Veteran Nation stickers to give out to people. Now I got to cut them up and put them in something. So when I go to stuff, I can hand out stickers. Here you go. Here's a Veteran Nation sticker. They're just little, 1.5 inches, little ones. I'll buy the big ones if they're somewhere doing a discount. Skipper's cheap. Don't you like that Skipper hits the mute button before he coughs? And the thing is, I don't even have to hit the mute button on Restream. You just push the M, and it mutes. See, right there. Oh, I'm not in the thing. So right. And there you go. See, it's just that. There we go. And yeah, some creators cough right into the mic, and you know that annoys the audience. And then they wonder why they can't grow. You're annoying the audience. Sometimes it can be good, not always. 100% perfect pain in the axe. How you doing, John? Good to see you here. John does Minecraft streams. John, make sure you post a link to your channel so people can find you. I do every once in a while when John is live. I'll go in and just sit there. Maybe I'll say something, but you know, he just plays Minecraft. My son really likes that, just watching people play video games. They don't even always have to be like edited. And, like he follows a lot of big content creators like Mr. Beast and Laserbeam who they do a bunch of edited stuff, where they're playing video games, but they don't have to, like, he'll sometimes just find someone on Twitch and just watch him and be like, yeah, this guy's playing this game and just watching. Heard you were hour tubbing and talking about me. I was hot tubbing last night. Yeah, we talked a little bit about you. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I sneeze in the mic, but that's because those come out of nowhere. Yeah, yeah. But that's why you use the hotkey of the mic, the M. Oh, see, I keep clicking out of the thing because I'm doing other stuff. Hit the M. Hit the M. John is on the road. Don't have the link with me. Can someone grab John's um a link to his channel? Oh yeah, here is he paints miniatures. Okay, Chris, do you ever do any Warhammer? I just checked your Facebook is working today. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of the way I have that set up on because I've got different studios for the different shows. Like Hot Tub with Skipper has one, Coffee with Skipper, Veteran Nation Live. I've got different studios set up in Restream, so maybe I just set them up weird because that one was for the cooking stream, and yeah, it wasn't pushing it out. So what I did was when I shared it to the link, I just went to YouTube, grabbed the link and shared it. It's not the end of the world, but we were broadcasting. I do know that. Why it wasn't showing, I don't know. Oh, you do Warhammer. So yeah, that's a game that my son is uh kind of gotten into. He likes the Dungeons and Dragons version the most, but he really likes doing doing the thing with the little guys. You got to paint them and like file them down and do all that stuff. So yeah, he's gotten into that and really enjoys it. And you know, yeah, Warhammer 40K, Bolt Action, World War II, Star Wars. I've seen the Star Wars ones. Yeah, the World War II, really any of the historical thing. Like if we had those, he would really get into that. Like he likes doing the little models. I wanted to get him one of a tank. Um, instead, I ended up buying him something else. But yeah, I wanted to get him one of a tank because he really is into tanks right now. Really into tanks. Uh, so I know if I got him some of those models, he'd really enjoy it. He's got his own little paint kit and stuff. Um, I was looking at Timo that had it was a paint kit, but it was a wooden one and it opened up and it turned into an easel. So like you had the easel and then all your paints were down below. Crystal owes me a Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. Good morning, Robert. Hey, Coop. Good morning. Good morning. I shared it on Twitter. Coop puts his link, so I shared that. Um, I've shared some things. Are you guys? Make sure you're following Coop on X if you're on there. Um, I'll I'll send you Coop's thing, TC. Because I don't know if you're following Coop. I'm looking for the retweet. I know I pushed it out this morning. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, here we go. There you go, TC. I'm going to send you this link. There we go. I've got a liberal. So one thing I've always been very critical of is the left named a U.S. ship after Harvey Milk because they wanted to name all these ships after civil rights leaders. So like there's the Cesar Chavez, the Harriet Tubman, which the Medgar Evers. I got no problem with any of those, none whatsoever. But they named a ship after Harvey Milk. And for those who don't know, Harvey Milk was the first openly gay politician elected to Congress. And the problem with that is Harvey Milk was a pedophile. He groomed a 15-year-old who he ended up when the 15-year-old turned 16, ended up in a relationship, a very abusive relationship with him. And um, I've got all these people who will argue with me that that's not pedophilia. The fuck it ain't. That is 100% pedophilia. It, they're like, no, 16's not. It's supposed to be prepubescent. No, no, no. If there's a 16-year-old in a relationship with someone in their 30s, I don't care, men, women, anything. That is pedophilia. Now, if it's a 16-year-old in a relationship with a 19-year-old, like, come on, that's high school. Like they're in high school together. Not a big deal. I would even say for a 16-year-old, like I always was uncomfortable with dudes who were like 21 or 22 dating a 16-year-old, but I wouldn't call it pedophilia. I would just I would say it's probably abusive and predatory, but I wouldn't call it necessarily pedophilia. Over 25, oh, absolutely. If yeah, if you're 10 years older than a teenager in a relationship with them, yeah, that's pedophilia. I'd be honored to have TC the Unabomber on X. X is a different animal. People try to treat X like it's Facebook or Instagram. They've really messed with the algorithm. They really have. And you got to kind of learn X separately. So it's good to be on X. But for those who are like, look, I just don't know. Like you can get on there and you can easily get a following of, 2 to 500 without really doing too much. Just posting regularly, you'll get that. But when you try to get beyond that, and I just crossed 5,000. I'm now up to 5,025 followers. And 5,000 was my goal because once you hit 5,000, they kind of start promoting you. You don't have to fight for attention. It does its own thing. Um, Unabomber, I don't get it. Oh, because we were talking last night. I said I thought I could very easily seeing you writing a manifesto. Mr. Coop, here to make coffee for Mama when she walks in today, and she'll do the chicken dance tonight. Hey, Greg. Good morning. Oh wow, I'm looking at the time. I got to wrap things up here. But yeah, if you're on X, yeah, if you're just trying to just share your stuff, not really get too serious about it, you can easily get a couple hundred people. And what I always recommend to people is the p follow the accounts that you like, but follow the people in their replies because now you're finding fans of like-minded people. So there you go. That's some X advice. Follow the fans. If you like, for instance, if you like Elon, look at the people who respond to Elon, follow them. Some people do not follow back, and I think it really sucks when they don't. And Twitter has some weird stuff about follow backs. It's really weird. It's an odd way of saying nice things about me. I was just talking that you have a unique way of thinking. Not in a bad way. I think that's a good thing. I don't think most people think through things. All right, we got well over 100 people in here. Thank you guys. Thank you. I do appreciate it. A lot, like it's almost 50-50. YouTube and X has a little bit more, and then we got those of you watching on Rumble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, if you or someone you love is in a mental health crisis, call 988. That is the number here in the U.S. Yeah, we were all being nice. No one was being mean. AVA was in there. All right, guys. I have to get going. I got to get on with my day. Thank you guys all for coming here. Make sure to share the change.org link. I will put that in right now. Let me pull it up. We're trying to get that up. It's working. Very, very slowly we're getting it. There we go. There's the change.org link. It's in the comments. If you're on X, it's in my pinned tweet. Please share that. Share that. Share that. Share that. Share that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being. Oh, here we go. I got to move this. I have not arrived at my conclusions lately. Well, I don't believe you ever do. All right, guys. I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened